I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want want to start a flame in your heart. In my heart I have but one desire, and that one is you. No other will do. I've lost all ambition for worldly acclaim. I just want to be the one you love, and with your admission that you feel the same.
It'll be okay. We're here together, right?
What do you see in our eyes? Let the shrieking iron and flame hurled through still heavens.
Tomorrow. See if anything changes. Tomorrow.
Settle down, everyone. I know you're all very excited to have a new friend join us. Go on, introduce yourself.
Hi. I'm Flora, and I'm from the city, and...
Which city?
Landport.
Landport? That's so cool. Did they have...
Party! What did I say about interrupting people?
That is bad. Sorry, Flora.
Anyways, Flora, why don't you go take a seat in between Trix and Lyddon over there? Now then, please take out your packets and turn to page 12. And Flora, here is your packet. Page 12, condensation. Condensation is the process by which water vapor in the air is changed into liquid water. It is the opposite of evaporation.
Thank you for giving me one of your pencils. I can't believe I forgot mine.
It's not a big deal. I forgot mine on my first day, too, when I moved here.
So, you're new here too?
Yes, but I've been here for about a year now.
Oh, well,
Flora!
that's...
Oh, hey, Lacey. I didn't see you there. Are you going to ask Flora what Landport was like, too?
Hello, Hardy. No, I was just talking.
So, Flora, tell me what Landport was like. Did they really have a tall building? Were there lots of people? Did you live on the top floor of one of those buildings? Could you see the whole city?
No, he lives in a normal house.
Whoa! So they have normal houses in the city. That's so weird. Anyways, do you guys want to play with me? I have an idea of what we could do. Have you guys ever watched the Supplement Fairies? What? You haven't? Oh, now we gotta watch them. I'll plan a sleepover. Wait, recess is almost over. Come on. Let's go play for a bit before it's over. We'll be fairies later.
One by one they fall, one by one they fall, one by one they fall down. Taken by the day, by the hands of those who are Where did you leave your body?
Flora, it's just us today?
Yeah, Hardy is at church again. Were you able to complete Miss Rose's homework?
No, not yet. I tried, but it's a little hard.
It's the math part, isn't it?
It's always the math bit. They make it so difficult.
And for what?
It's a plot to make us suffer.
Hey, Lyddon, are you nervous at all for middle school?
No, not really. I think it's just going to be like this, but in a different school. Are you?
A bit.
Oh, why?
Okay, well, it's mostly because I'm worried about the change.
I think that's reasonable. I mean, it is a different school.
And there will be periods instead of just one big class, and we might be separated.
I don't think we will. And even if we don't have classes together, we can still hang out at lunch, right? Just me, you, and Hardy. There's also the elective.
The electives! I forgot about those! Have you looked at the list they gave you yet?
Yes, I think you already know which one I'm taking, though.
Let me guess. The writing one?
Yep. What about you? What elective are you thinking about taking? Oh, I didn't know you liked singing.
Just need more time to think about it. You still have time after all, right?
Yes, you still have time. Hey Flora, can I ask you something?
What is it?
Do you ever wonder what it would be like to not exist?
Huh? Why would I? No, I don't. Do you? Why? Lύπy? What's wrong? Why aren't you?
In the forest.
My opinion with martial arts, combat sports in general, I think it's done the reverse as far as the crime. Combat aspect of it, that's an outlet for young men, even young women today. With that confidence that people learn from martial arts and boxing, helps prepare people to face the challenges of the world, whether it's getting a job, finishing their education, being committed and disciplined to something. They're not going to feel stress from life in general and the challenges that go with it. Life is a fight. It's a great place to go for direction, commitment. You just learn a lot. I could go through a laundry list of things you would learn from being a part of a boxing gym. I train everyone from at-risk youth kids to doctors, business people, lawyers, anyone interested in boxing. Grow up on public assistance, so like a lot of kids that get into boxing, it's a place to start. It was a good distraction from outside influences. You feel a little more welcome there because of the different variety of people that are there, unlike school organized sports. it taught me a lot about myself. I grew up without a father. As far as the discipline, the training, the commitment you have to put to it, it helped me in a lot of areas in my life because I didn't have that direction. So as far as getting jobs, keeping jobs, it's affected all aspects of my life in a positive way. So how boxing's changed from back when I started and now, it's became a lot more popularized. We have a lot of people more interested in it, just learning some basic self-defense. Not necessarily competitive, though I have a few, and those that are interested in that. And it seems today it's a lot fewer because of the work ethic and just to today's culture. As far as my guys that want to compete, they have to meet a certain level of responsibility, consistency with their training before I'm going to put that time into driving around, going to the various competitions. I still do the at-risk youth, which I may not charge them anything. Kids that can't afford it, fine. Business people, they pull up in the Escalade, I gotta charge market rate. Boxing gyms can sometimes be a little bit intimidating to join. I would like to let people know that there's no reason for the intimidation. The majority are everyday people coming from all backgrounds, whether they're into it for fitness, learn some self-defense, or even competitive. So if you're interested in a boxing gym, go down and visit your local boxing gym.
I'd never seen it before, but I guess the precursor to this whole thing was surfers in Southern California used to walk on slack chains. And I was walking through Camp 4, and all of a sudden I saw this like movement, this incredibly calm movement through the trees. And I was like, the fuck is that? And I walked closer, and it's like there's this guy with his shirt off, and he's walking on this slack chain with the snow falling down or whatever. And I was just like, what the fuck? So I was like, I'm gonna go back to Evergreen, I'm gonna get out of my dorm room, I'm gonna go buy a rope, I'm gonna put it between 2 trees, and I'm gonna sit here until I can do this. I'll do it every day and every night. And I bought just a round 1/4-inch diameter rope from the hardware store and put it between these 2 trees. And it was so slick, and round ropes sort of tend to roll if you're not in the right place. I remember the night that it happened, I ate total shit. It was freezing cold and it was raining. And it was just like, wham, like full face plant into the concrete. I remember I had like the pattern of the concrete ridges in my face. And the next day I was like, why don't we use climbing webbing? Why don't we use flat webbing so it doesn't roll under your feet? So I went to the climbing store in Olympia and let's get some flat webbing, had to figure out how to tension it or whatever. And then I realized, the webbing has this amazing tensile quality to it. Instead of just being a dead static thing, it flexes like a rubber band kind of, so you get this amazing, and that was kind of the genesis of the whole thing. And then,
discovered the whole sip and create business in 2009. Some women in New Orleans started doing it in their backyard to help their neighborhood after Hurricane Katrina, and it just spread like a Texas wildfire. And so I was in Houston teaching at the time and saw it and brought it back to Oregon.
So my main business here at Art with Alejandro will be the paint and sip classes, but I also have like the gallery where I feature myself and other artists. The process for the paint and sip classes looks like this. So this is the painting we're gonna be doing. I lay down their palette, I lay down a water cup, some brushes, and then I explain it step by step in front of everyone. So that's kind of like the process of.
We were the first ones in the Pacific Northwest, first ones, we were here before California or Arizona or anybody had one. I had just happened upon it, and as artists were acclimated to it, as they would visit the Deep South, they would bring it back.
For things that are harder, I feel like this painting is a little bit on the harder side, so I give people a chance, by drawing it for them. I do something like a paint your pet class too. I draw the pets for people, but for something like a landscape or more organic forms, then I let people do their thing,
Within 3 years, I think Forbes said it was like a $7.5 billion industry that just popped up.
Right now, I'm waiting for my OLCC license. So the only thing I can do is give free wine, or people can bring their own. So they bring like either wine or beer, no hard alcohol. It's just BYOB for now.
And it's not a fad. People just want to paint a picture just once, without having to quit your day job or spend 20 years practicing and learning art.
And yeah, everybody has no experience. It's almost like a paint by numbers, but no numbers. I'm the numbers, like I'm guiding you exactly where to go next, so.
I think it's going to be here for a long time,
So, you're having your episodes again?
Yeah. I haven't been able to sleep for weeks now.
Are your meds still working?
No. They're not.
Man, I just don't know what to say. This is kind of out of my reach. I don't know what to help.
That's the thing, Joseph. I'm seeing it again.
The stalker? Matthew, this isn't real. It's in your head.
Oh, no. You don't understand what I'm going through. It watches me every night, listens to everything. It's waiting for me. It said something to me the other day.
Wait, what did it say?
It said, once your mind breaks, you will be mine. This can't be real. It's not real. It isn't real. Get out of my head!
Matthew, hey, what's going on?
Are you real?
Of course I'm real. Why are you running around?
Joseph!
Let me tell you a story of a little railroad and big dreams. This is the Overfair story. In October 1909, President Taft, at a banquet at the Fairmont Hotel in San Francisco, declared that the Panama Canal would be open to traffic in January of 1915, and a mass meeting in the Merchants Exchange on December 7, 1909, ended in a resolve to organize an exhibition. Thus was the Panama Pacific International Exposition born. A young, mechanically minded resident of the Bay Area was gripped by this concept of expanding world trade. His name was Lewis M. McDermott. Although still on the planning table, this exposition already linked in his own mind the arts and sciences and commerce of many nations. What would be better, he reasoned, than a miniature railway honoring the 20th century's great age of steam? Nothing in the young man's early education and background had befitted him for such a scheme. The first person he discussed the idea with was his indulgent mother. It is entirely possible she was daunted by the magnitude of the project, but the favorite son must have overridden all objections, for it was soon underway. Since Mac, as he was known, proposed to design and build all of the equipment, the next step was a manufacturing plant. The palatial McDermott home provided the location. A group of buildings was soon erected, consisting of a spacious, well-ventilated machine shop. The machine tools of the plant were driven from a central overhead line shaft, deriving its power from a vertical steam engine. and close by was a 1.5-story wood frame building to act as a drafting room above and pattern shop below. Mac's first decision was the scale of his railroad equipment. He selected 1/3 scale at a track gauge of 19 inches. With the shop buildings completed, machinery installed, and drawings ready, Mac soon had mechanics busy, and the Overfair Railway began to take shape. Excerpt from Little Railways of the World by Frederick Shaw. This is one chapter of a very long story, and we're out there writing the next one.
Darkness. It's where I find myself most nights. Drowning in the shadows of deadlines and expectations. The film industry, they say, it's where dreams come true. But lately, it feels more like an endless nightmare to me. Each project, a weight pressing down on my chest, suffocating me with its demands. I feel like I'm standing at the edge of a cliff, teetering between the exhilarating rush of creation and the overwhelming weight of expectation. I am my own powerhouse, conjuring ideas out of thin air, each one a tiny explosion of brilliance in that darkness. But with every spark of inspiration comes a tsunami of expectation. The pressure to not just create, but to create something perfect, something impactful that leaves the world breathless. The constant feeling of being stretched too thin and never quite measuring up to my own expectations. It's like I'm always jumping from one project to another, a never-ending carousel of ideas and deadlines, and no matter how hard I try, it never feels like enough. Like I'm always falling short, like I'm always one step behind, and eventually it becomes too much. And I start to feel like I'm drowning in a sea of half-finished ideas, like I'll never be able to keep up with the relentless pace of my own creativity. But then there are those moments, those precious fleeting moments when I'm able to lose myself completely in my art, when there are no restraints, no deadlines, just me and my creativity dancing in perfect harmony. It's like stepping into another world, a world where anything is possible and nothing needs to make sense, where the only limit is my imagination. And in those moments, I remember why I fell in love with this in the first place, why I chose to walk this path despite all the hardships and challenges it may bring. Because there's something truly magical about creating something from nothing.
And now, your local forecast. Accurate, up-to-date weather information for your neighborhood. Only on the Weather Channel.
I'm at a point with this whole thing, learning that it's a lot about acceptance for the plan by the big boss upstairs. It's not up to me how much time I have here. It's up to God, and living with this situation is what I've had to wrap my head around and accept that. I'm a mother of two. I have a son, Phoenix, 21. He'll be 22 soon. My daughter's 7. Her name's Tasia. I think it's a blessing that I've been able to be asked to tell my story, because this last year, it's been quite the journey for me of pretty much fighting for my life. My cancer returned March of last year, 2022. It came back in my lung. It was metastasized breast cancer from 2017. But through this journey for me, I did get genetic testing, and I was positive for the BRCA1 gene, which is a gene mutation that makes me at a higher risk for breast cancer, ovarian, and pancreatic cancer. You know, my journey this last year and a half has really been about living my best life. Not taking any time for granted, really being in the moment. A lot of beauty that's also came into my life with the hardest fight of my life right now. A lot of times people who are going through cancer talk about when I beat it and I'm gonna beat it, but for me it's like I am beating it. This is me fighting and beating the cancer. It's my attitude through it all. I'm really grateful because my Derby League here at Emerald City Roller Derby asked if I would be able to coach with them this season, and I'm just so grateful that I was able to do this and show up for them. They're a league that I started with in 2009. I had went to watch a game at the fairgrounds, and I just fell in love immediately. You know, it was such a community, such an exciting place to be, and I could tell what a community that they had created through roller derby. I started out as powwow, and I picked that name because of my native roots. I'm indigenous, affiliated with the Sobobabana Luiseño Nation, or Southern California tribe, on my father's side. And so I wanted a name that represented what was important to me, and that was showing my indigenous culture.
Miss Nanda Herschel, will you be lucky number 7?
No, 8.
8?
Yep. Marcus called in this morning, another case.
What kind of sick bastard would do some shit like this?
Bastard. Like what? Harboring?
If that's what you want to call it.
Yeah, I call it as I see it. And the way that I'm seeing it here, you're getting fucking played.
What are you talking about?
Look, just think about it, okay? Last 3 cases, they all had home invasions. You really think this one's going to be any different? No. Right? There was one in Medford, there was one in Portland, now there's this.
I'm sick of this fucking goose chase.
Yeah, you're sick of this fucking goose chase. It's a business. We're the fucking buyers.
Detective, we found something you're going to need to see.
Club up. Come on, Dan, don't get keyed up. I haven't even seen the body yet. Right.
She was taken?
No. She was hidden.
What?
Might have run off. Or she might be dead. Might have killed herself. I don't know.
So there's no bad guys? This is fucking bullshit.
I'll tell you what's bullshit. I think we're being fucking conned here.
What do you mean?
Think about it. Call we get this morning, presumably Nanda, is calling, she's screaming for help, right? The only person that we know about that could have done anything to her, Nanda herself. Why she wants to kill herself, hurt herself, I don't know, but... You know what? I don't think she did. I don't think she did want to kill herself. Huh.
persuaded suicide. Figures.
Hey, Dan? Come here, you're gonna want to see this. Yeah, I think it's coming together now.
You take the man out of the. And when I'm back in Chicago, I feel it. Another version of me. I was in it. Oh, I waved goodbye to the end of beginning.
Krister is old. They say that the roads were here before the settlers were. Some of them were even here before the Indians. But if they were here before the Indians, well, who built them? Whose footsteps am I echoing?
Seems like enough to deter a lot of people.
Well, the people who would be deterred aren't the ones that go out there. It's just me. It's watching me.
What is?
The king. Ghosts, demons, spirits, whatever people think it is, they're probably wrong.
I am the President Artistic Director of Raíces de Oregon, a nonprofit folklorico dance group located here in the Eugene and Springfield area. I've been dancing since the age about 6.5. I have over 25 years of dancing and teaching experience. It's the culture of Mexico. It's attire, it's music, it's dance steps. It's folk tales. It represents the people from each state, dances from Veracruz, the typical white attire, very light, thin clothing because of the region that's humid, tropical. Danza de los Viejitos, that's just like traditional coming from Michoacan. And initially, very early on, the indigenous people would do a lot of dances for the gods to get back some good crops and some rain, and also to provide healing for people that were sick. The whole mask wearing has to do just giving representation and thank you to the ancestors. With Jalisco, that's where you get the whole outfits, and with the women wearing very big floral hair pieces, and the dress is just very colorful and very big to just kind of showcase their culture, what they put into that region. Well, I mean, it's always nice to have any type of dance experience in folklorico, but really, I get a lot of students, especially in this community, that have never danced, so just the will, the motivation to want to be in class, to learn, to stay focused. I want to reconnect a lot of my students to where their families are from, give the audience a connection to where they're from. The most rewarding is just seeing the progress of my students. You know, I got here in 2019. There was no really plan to start a folklorico group. It kind of just fell in my lap with people seeing some of the work I had done in California. And I had families that were just like, hey, we got to get something going here. I feel like you can start something and well established here. And I just kind of ran with it. And so Raíces started back in 2019. And within 6 months, I had about 18 students. We're stomped in the yard. We have a lot of momentum, a lot of support from the community. Currently right now, so I am the only maestro instructor for Raíces de Oregon. This is who I am. This is an identity for me.
Some fun. Besides, these brownies ain't harmless.
Come on. Remember last week I spent 2 hours looking for you.
That's because I ate more than one last time.
You said it last time.
I mean it this time.
Okay, fine. Choose one. Got it?
Loud and clear. Hey.
No.
No what? I haven't even asked a question.
I know what are you going to say.
And what's that?
That we should eat another brownie.
Yes, we should. It's a great idea.
Fine. One more. I had a long day anyways.
Yes.
Yo, you're Lego, Rachel.
So are you.
Hey, you know what this means?
Oh yes, we can build anything we want.
So what are we waiting for? Yo, what'd you build?
My new home when I move out next week. Don't you remember?
Yeah, it's nice. Perfect
You
for you.
forgot it, didn't you?
No. Anyway, look at what I built. My dream car. Always wanted to be a racer, you know? Hey, let's take it for a spin.
You go ahead.
Okay, your loss.
It is okay, Bobby. At least it wasn't a real car crash. Oh, what now? Wait, is this Star Wars?
The Clone Wars? Look, we're Jedi, and these are clone troopers. Isn't this great?
Why are you doing this?
Doing what? Come on, let's go. Wait, do you sense that?
Sense what?
Order 66.
Hey, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Bobby, stop. You have had enough.
Back off, I need this.
Need? This isn't healthy, Bobby. This isn't you. Please, I am only trying to help you.
You'll be helping by backing off.
Bobby! Oh my God! Bobby! There you are! Bobby! What's going on? Bobby! Talk to me!
I'm fine. You don't need to worry about me.
Hey! What's going on? Seriously?
I just haven't been feeling like myself for a long time. Hell, I'm not going anywhere.
What was your last trip about?
A place to call home, you know? I just didn't want to wake up from it.
That's too tough to hear about. What are you going to do now?
What I've always been doing. Working, partying.
But you hate those parties.
No, but just nothing else to do, you know?
Come to Maryland with me.
What?
Come to Maryland with me. It could be a good start.
I don't know about this. I've been trying and nothing's been working.
Not this time. It will be different.
Rachel, I'm just gonna mess it all up.
Yes, you will make mistakes. So will I. But it will be worth it.
Follow me, I'm your friend. I remember what you said. Do you still